Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another video. So I'm doing a Christmas set for this video. As you can see from the thumbnail, we have gone for a lovely gingerbread theme. So we're going to take off her nails, which are about 4 weeks old. We went for like a multicoloured marble with gold and some foil, and we loved them. Yeah, pretty sad to see these ones go, but we're going to take them off. I'm going to try and post everything within reason, to not make the video too long. But yeah, I'm going to start by using my drill. I used the Sayang E35, is it? Drill, I think. It's the rose gold one, and I literally love it. Yeah, so I'm going to speed up a little bit. I take off the gel polish with my carbide bit, which is like a rounded barrel. I think I get mine from Neo Nails. They're the medium grit carbide bits. Absolutely love them. I probably change it every 2 months, I'd say. Maybe 2 to 3 months. But yeah, I'm going to take all this off. I'm going to show you one hand rather than 10 whole fingers, because that would make it way too long. Takes me probably about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how much I need to prep the nails to do this part. Then we're going to move on to every step, and I'll explain as I go. Also, I'm using the drill on about 20,000 RPMs. So when all said and done with my drill, I move on to the next step, and I'm going to use this little pip, tiny rugby ball drill, just to prep my cuticles. I kind of change this sometimes, so I normally go one side on one rotation, and then I switch the rotation to the other side. But today I just kept it on the same rotation and went around the whole cuticle. I also prep my natural nail using this bit as best I can, and try and blend in the old, the grown out flush bit of builder gel to when I do the new part. I just realised that made no sense, so what I'm trying to say is that I prep the natural nail using this bit as well, and I just try and make it seamless to where the old builder gel has grown out. So I only prep the regrowth with this bit, so that it's ready for gel application. Gel application.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas,
Now, I don't know if anyone is as fussy with prep as I am. It does tend to take me quite a long time to prep because then at least I know the nail's going to last. If you don't have a good foundation, then you can't really build a new house that's going to last. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm now going to nip the cuticles. I actually do need a new pair of nippers because these ones have gone a bit dull. But this is oddly one of my favourite bits, is to get off all the old dead cuticle, get that off and make the nails ready for gel application.
Seats are laying 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
P.S. guys, I do apologise if I end up popping Freya's hand out of shot. I think I do it quite a lot, especially towards the end. May have missed out quite a bit of nail art that I wanted to include. Not all of it, you'll see me do most of it. But yeah, sorry about that.
A partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a lake, 5 golden.
Probably should explain the importance of cuticle oil. Using hand cream is very good, but oil is going to be the thing that really keeps your cuticles from getting dry and hard, especially if you try and use it a few times a day. I do, like I said, I was a prep queen. I am a prep queen, so I am also going to push back the cuticles once I've snipped them as well, just so that it's got a more crisp, not smile line, cuticle. Like, you know, you want to butt it up right into the cuticle so that your gel bubbles up right next to it, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing that using the Doris Navy Pro Tools, which is, yeah, it's great. I tend sometimes not to use it, but when I do want to use it just to do that bit of extra cuticle prep, then I will.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm.
Cannot explain to you how many files I have used. I have tried so many different ones from eBay, AliExpress, Amazon, Magpie Beauty, the gel bottle. I do love the gel bottle ones, but I have found really good ones on Amazon. I will try and pop a link in the description because I've bought them probably more than 5 times now. They are just the 180-240 grit files. Sometimes I will use a 100-180, but that's normally for extensions. I tend to kind of stick to the 180-240 double-sided files, but yeah, I've found some really good ones on Amazon. They last really well, like they stay really how can I say it? They stay really crisp still all the way through an appointment, and I do use 1 file per client, so it's really good for that. Client Freya has featured in a couple of other videos. She very happily lets me film all of her nail bits and bobs when we sit and chat and do all of our lovely designs. Sorry, you can probably hear my dog in the background. Yeah, so here I'm just using my sanding band to go underneath the nails just to create a bit more of that C-curve, make it look a bit more crisp before I pop on the builder gel. I am going to do a base and all of that as well, but yeah, just I add a few steps in here and there that you might think is a little bit pedantic, but like I say, I am a prep queen. It is the way I am. I'm a perfectionist, which is, I always say, a blessing and a curse. But yeah, for the base today, I am actually just using Premier Gel's rubber base, I think. Yes, I am. And then For Builder Gel, I'm using literally one of my favourites. I might have used it in another video, probably. It's the Silcare Cover Builder Gel. I've tried so many Builder Gels. This one I always go back to. It's amazing. If you don't knock it, try it, and it's a really good price point as well. I just get mine from eBay. They do clear and a couple of other pinky colours, like a French pink, and I use the cover pink. What I do with mine is I leave it on a mug warmer to warm it up. That is partly because I work in a conservatory and it gets very cold. But I do like to have a slightly warmer gel because it's much easier to work with.
Everlasting light, the hopes and fears of all the years are met in here tonight. Oh, holy child of Bethlehem.
I use to apply my Builder Gel is the Hazel Dixon round gel brush. It is amazing. It will change your nail game. If you're using a cheap bristle brush, I don't want to say that that's a bad idea, but if you do invest, I'll say as soon as I invested in a really good, I think it's a horsehair brush. I could be wrong. Anyway, it's a more expensive price point gel brush, and it did change my application game. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. This brush, I have made my own makeshift lid to put on the top because I don't like I say, I work in a conservatory. UV rays and sunlight will ruin my brushes if I leave them out without a lid. So yes, it's a really great brush. I would definitely recommend buying it. No, I'm not being paid to say that. It's a brush that I bought probably about 3 years ago now, maybe 2 years ago. But yeah, it's amazing. I love it so much. And I use a striper brush once I've popped the gel on. So I'll do a slip layer like I'm doing here, and then I'll grab another bead, pop it at the base of the cuticle, and then kind of float it down. And then the next step, I use a striper brush to just push it or kind of tickle it where I want it to go. But it is a really self-leveling gel, and I really like it. I do try to apply my gel in a way that I don't have to then refine it, but I'm not quite there perfectly yet. So yeah, I'll normally apply it, and then I will use my sanding band to just prep it a little bit more to get the end shape where I want it.
On earth. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. God of God, light of light, leaves are so unchanging. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are...
So once I've done both hands of that, I tried to do a bit more of a close-up for the thumb so that you could get a better look. But once I've done that, I then switch to my sanding band like I just spoke about, just to refine that shape a little bit more. I'm only using it on a low speed, I think probably about 4. And yeah, I just do that on all nails. I'm much quicker now with that than I used to be. This set of nails did take me 3 hours 50 minutes, but like I say, Freya is one of my oldest clients, and we have such a great time figuring out what to do for each design. Yeah, and it's great. We drink coffee, we catch up, and she is a great client. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with that. I know I've mentioned it in my previous video about timings. When I started doing Freya's nails, I used to take a lot longer for a lot less result. Yeah, I'm now at a place doing nails that I am a lot more confident with nail designs and nail art, and even all of my prep and my application. I've been doing nails for clients for 5 years, I think now, possibly, yeah. Yeah, and she's been with me since the beginning, like I say, so I'm much more confident with any design that's kind of thrown at me now. I will always give it a go. And if I can't do it, I can't do it, but there you go. Sorry, yes, I'm rambling away. So what I meant to say was, if you're in a place that you think you're too slow, just please, like, don't worry about it. Not every set takes me 3 hours 50 minutes. A normal gel set for a simple kind of design would be 2 hours max, I'd say. Application and a plain colour gel set with all of the prep, about an hour and a half. And that's me after 5 years of doing nails, because I am quite fussy. So time just is not a thing. As long as you, in the beginning, as long as you maybe let your clients know, okay, I do take quite a long time to get my good result, then you can just explain that. If they're not happy to see you, then there will be someone else waiting that is happy for your skill. So
let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. No more let sins and sorrows grow, no thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, for as the curse is found, for as the curse is found, for as the curse is found. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glory.
So I did do a little bit of extra shape filing at the end, just to make the tips a bit thinner. We were going for a bit more of a ballerina, so we just wanted them to be a bit more cylinder at the tips, sorry. Looking back, I could have made them a little bit thinner, but we were happy with the shape. So yes, next part we will go on to the design, which is probably what you're all here for. So if you've got this far, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I know some people just watch videos for the prep part. Yeah, so we'll move on to the design once I've done this bit.
Lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now are you, dear old man? Whisper what you'll bring to me. your pack, your cream. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one. You'll be sure to know.
So my client kindly sent me kind of a design of what she was thinking in her head for her nails, and we ended up with a pretty good match. I was really happy with how they came out. All the gels I'm using are mostly by the gel bottle. I think there's a couple of, there's a Premier Gel one, and I think a couple of art gels from Magpie Beauty. I do mostly use, almost solely, the gel bottle. Their bases, the rubber base. I know I used the Premier Gel one today, but I've just done a massive new order for gel bottles, so I'm now restocked. For this pink colour here, we actually we mixed two colours together to make it a bit more baby pink. So it's a stunning colour on its own. It's Audrey by the gel bottle, but we just wanted it a bit more pink because it's next to a white nail. So yeah, we did add a bit more pink into that colour to just give it a bit more of a contrast. So yeah, I'm going to do 2 coats of these, and I'll just let you watch until we get to each part of the new design. Guys, so for the next part, when I start drawing the little heart cookie ball shape, it's literally going to go onto there in a minute. Basically, I've added a timer underneath it just to show you how long it actually took me. So I do take, in my mind, a little bit too long for nail art, but it's just because anything I've not tried will then make me take longer because it's the first time I've done it. I'm finally getting there with kind of how I use my nail art brushes. Yeah, I'm just still in like a massive learning curve. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's been 5 years since I've been doing nails, I still have a long way to go in my mind, but that's because I want to be better. Anyway, yes, so I have a timer here. It took me 3 minutes start to finish to draw one heart, so it didn't take me as long on the opposite side, but it took me 3 minutes just to do the first part of this little heart. So I know a lot of people worry about timing, because I used to worry about timing, but my client just sits there happily watching me do my little art. So yeah, I just wanted to show you in real time how long it took me, because it took me 3 minutes. So there you go. Like I say, once I'm on a roll with nail art, I get quicker, and I don't really have a set way of doing my nail art. I kind of flick from just literally one nail to the next. I should probably be a bit more organised with it, but I'm not a pro nail art specialist, so yes, I take ages.
Joyful only nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
So when I think of someone else painting literally a heart shape, I see I see Instagram videos sometimes of people just like going to town with their nail art, and they can create amazing sets within half an hour, like very detailed, like portraits sometimes. That's not me, not yet. One day maybe, but not yet. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to move on to the rest of the nail art. I had so much fun doing these. I'd never drawn anything gingerbread remotely, and we added kind of some sugaring on the windows and the floor of the gingerbread house. The bauble had little sugared spots on it. They just were so cute. So yeah, if you take a long time with your nails and you are dead happy with the result, that is literally all that matters. Even if you're not 100%, because I mean there's always things that I say about all of the sets that I do that I could do better. That's just because I am picky, but that's how you learn, is you think of something you could do better next time, and that's how you're going to get better. So yeah, there was some of the nail art at the end that I forgot to film. The white that I was using for like the top of the house, I could have actually done that in one step, so I could have just sugared that straight away. But I drew it first, and then I drew on top of it, like again, to then sugar the acrylic on the top. Not the acrylic, I didn't use acrylic. I used Yang from Magpie Beauty. It was just a really fun set. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have any questions for me, please just leave them down below like normal. And this is probably my first Christmas set of nails that I've posted on YouTube, so if you could like the video, I would muchly appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to, obviously.
Way the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Done we now.
So I have to say I was never that keen on sugared nails, like the effect. I didn't like the thought of it being gritty when it was finished, but then I found out how long lasting they still were, even despite the grittiness kind of thing, and I thought they would kind of stick to jumpers and attract fluff, and I was just wrong. So yeah, when I do the sugaring, I've literally basically finished the nail, and then once it's top coated, I go over the area that needs sugaring with white, whatever colour you need, in this case white, and then you literally just pour it on the top and of the wet gel, pop it in the lamp, cure it, and then dust it off, and they're literally done. It's like the easiest but most great for Christmas.
Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la.
So for my sweater nails, I sugared them after. I think I was using Daisy by the gel bottle. I missed the step where I did my chrome, which is what is going to show next. That was Shelley by Magpie Beauty, and I literally just do a no wipe top coat, cure it for 20 to 30 seconds, and then buff it in, and then cure it again. And then the rest of the design, we did kind of do them. The gingerbread bits were probably the trickiest bits. And then lastly I just painted some little white hearts that I then sugared on as well, so it was kind of like a gingerbread nail. Gingerbread was the theme, clearly. But yeah, they were such a cute set. I was super happy with the prep and basically how all of the art came out. And yeah, if you have any questions of any bits that I've missed, my battery did die twice, so at the end I just said let's just finish doing all of our designs, and then I did like a little video at the end, so I'll include some pictures as well. Like I say, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see you in the next video because I so enjoy making these videos, and luckily Freya is very happy to help me, so thank you to Freya for being my hand model. Hasn't she got lovely hands as well? Much nicer than my own. And yeah, I did a little snowflake on the chrome, and then we top coated those. I did little loops for the baubles, and there we are. They were so much fun. Happy Christmas if I haven't got another video before Christmas, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Oh, don't forget your cuticle oil. Cuticle oil will save your nails this Christmas because it's cold out there. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-singing, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge